Hi, I'm Minute Beauty and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash summer makeup time look with the Adelaine Morin Tarte Collab palette. And honestly, I'm so excited about this palette. So let's get into this look slash review. So as you can tell, I have most of my makeup on, aka everything but blush, highlighter, eyeshadow, mascara, and eyeliner because I wanted to test this palette out to the fullest. It has a supposed blush and highlighter. The highlighter is Promise Ring and the blush is I Feel Beautiful, which are these two colors right here. And can I just say, all the colors in this palette are stunning and my aesthetic, and I love it. So I'm really excited to get into this makeup look, and I hope you all enjoy this look slash review because I only have used this palette once so far, and I'm really excited to use this like every day now because honestly, my color palette, I literally have some of these colors similar in another palette, and I go to that palette all the time because it is my color aesthetic and my chosen colors. The first color I'm going to go into is Girls Supporting Girls, and I'm going to use that as a crease color. And can I just say, it has a mirror, which I love. I love when palettes have a mirror, and honestly this palette is nice. Like, the packaging itself is wonderful and I love it. I like this yellow. I want to zoom in a little more for you guys. I hope you all can see. I would say that the yellow at least is very buildable and blendable so far. It has quite a lot of pigment at first, but then you blend it out and it kind of loses that pigmentation. But I think that happens with most colors because you're dragging the pigmentation around to cover more ground. So that's not really the palette's fault. That's just an observation that I've been making recently with palettes. Like, really, this yellow is very buildable and blendable, and it's not coming out patchy, which I find happens a lot with light colors, light and dark, to be honest. It usually doesn't happen with like medium shades, which is weird, but like, what are you gonna do? Honestly, I never thought I would be using a yellow eyeshadow. Yellow is one of my top 3 favorite colors, and I never thought that I could use it in an eyeshadow look, but I'm surprisingly pleased. I absolutely am adoring this yellow color, and I don't have a palette that has a yellow in it, so I'm excited to just always wear this yellow. Like, always. Like, it looks so good. I don't understand. Like, yellow with blue eyes, gorgeous. Yellow with fair skin, gorgeous. Yellow with any skin type, gorgeous. I've seen it on the models. It looks beautiful. Yellow is such a universal color, and I don't know why people don't like it more. They should. It's funny because Adelaine actually got me really into the color yellow just by watching her channel. I think it's when she got her room redone in LA that I started falling in love with yellow. So shout out to you, Adelaine. You made an amazing palette so far, and you gave me my favorite color. Well, you helped me discover that yellow was my favorite. My card's about to die, how rude! Sorry, my camera was running out of storage and it was yelling at me to fix that, so I had to. But we're going to move on to the next color, so it was kind of perfect timing. I think I'm going to go in with contour. What? Okay. I'm going to go into contour for the outer corner area of my eye, and I'm going to define this, like make a V, so going into the outer crease line and bringing it in. Now I'm going to go in with Beep Bop. Love that name. Love it. It's like a dark burgundy color. I'm going to put that almost where I put contour, but in the V that we made. What I appreciate about these colors is that they are light and buildable. So when I put Beep Bop on, it wasn't just like, bam, here's a maroon dark color. It was like, oh, you want it to be darker? Okay, we can make that happen. But it was like, it's very user-friendly, which I appreciate, because dark colors can be very messy and have a lot of fallout, and be very hard to recover from if you just have a lot there, which honestly, so far, none of these colors have had kick up or fallout, which I appreciate a lot, because I'm not spending money on a palette to lose product. You know? I don't want that in my life. Now I'm going to go in with Law of Attraction, and I'm going to put that on the intersection of my eye. Ooh, that's pretty. It's like a soft shimmer. Ooh, girl, that's pretty. I like that. I do have to say, the shimmer is a little splotchy, but it, like, you can fix it. It's not one of those shadows that, like, prevents you from fixing the splotchiness, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going to go back in to contour and do my bottom lash line. Now I'm going to go in with Adelaine, and I'm going to just blend out these colors up here and on the outer corner just to make them softer. Now that we have the eyes finished, we still have blush and highlighter to do. I'm going to go in with the I Feel Beautiful from the palette, which is a beautiful pink, and I'm just going to apply that. It is a very soft pink. You can tell it's different from my natural pink. It very much gives like a doll-like look, which I kind of really appreciate. I like that look, personally. I think I might have put too much on, not going to lie. But we gotta live with that now. So I'm just gonna kind of just make him look more like it's supposed to be there. Next I'm going to go in with the highlighter, which is Promise Ring. Yeah. Well, that is a highlighter. That's straight up beautiful. I love it. It's one of my more predominant highlighters. And I don't have that many of them. But like, dang! You can see that from like a mile away. I love it. A little on the nose. So this is the final makeup look with the Adelaine Morin collab palette. So I'm just going to go over my final review, final opinions, what I love, maybe things I didn't love, but there are very few things that I didn't love, if at any. I love that she decided to add a blush and highlighter in the palette, because now I personally couldn't contour with the contour shade, but I'm sure someone could. I'm also sure that someone could do eyebrows with Mama Morin. So like, this palette is very universal for different people. Some people can do different things with it, which I think is really cool about makeup, is that everyone could be handed the same palette, but it is very unlikely that everyone will do the exact same look with it, which I think is super cool, because we all have our own spin on how to do makeup, and I think Adelaine nailed that with this palette. She made so many different ways to work with makeup in this palette, which I think is phenomenal. I love the packaging. It's not plastic. which I mean is better for the environment, this not being plastic. It's more of a cardboard, but if you're a heavy traveler, I could see that this getting bent and broken pretty easily. I'm not gonna go throw my makeup palette down a stairwell because that's a waste of money to test that, but that would be an experiment. And I don't know how well this makeup palette would survive against that, so I can see that being a problem traveling with this palette, but it is such a good travel palette. I think that that's one of the things I prefer about having the metal makeup palettes, is that it is harder to break, or they feel more sturdy, but this has a nice magnetic clip to it, which I really like. I like when palettes have that. It also feels nice to just be in, and it's not awkward to hold, which some palettes are, you know, like the really long ones. You're just like, how am I supposed to hold this and do my makeup at the same time? So if you're a traveler and you are on the go all the time, then this is probably a great palette for you if you are a fan of these colors. I am personally, I love these colors. I love the eye look that I achieved with this. It probably will be my new go-to palette, which is hard to replace the Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, but Tarte, Adelaine, I think you've done it. So I'm really excited to even blend the two palettes together. I do that a lot. I'll take two palettes and I will just do eyeshadow looks with that. I know my two favorite colors in the Sweet Peach palette would go perfectly in this palette, so I'm very excited to see how those looks will turn out. There was no kick up, there was no fallout, which really impressive. I guess the shimmers have a little bit of spotting in their colors with applying with a brush, and I find that happens with every single shimmer I've ever tried. So you can't really blame them when that is just, I think, how shimmers work. But when you apply it with a finger, it is beautiful. I'm sure if we did Promise Ring and we used it with our finger, it would be even more blinding. I probably will have swatches here. Just to show you what this looks like on the arm, because it is different. Weirdly, it is different. The only thing that I wish was different was that it was in a metal container, just because I prefer metal, but that's a preference, not a dig at this at all. Honestly, I'm super pleased with this palette. I'm so glad they have a mirror. Some companies are going away from mirrors, and no ma'am, please stay with mirrors. I love the coloring of the palette. I love the yellow with the pink. Pink is also one of my favorite colors, along with light blue, so yellow, pink, and blue are my favorite colors. So this palette is overall one of my favorite palettes I've ever tested and tried and come out with a look, and honestly, I think it's a pretty bomb summer look. So if you're looking for a new summer palette, here you go. If you're looking for a fall palette, here you go. Fall and summer, you don't really think about those two colors as sharing the same seasons, but honestly, this yellow, I feel just like makes this a summer palette. But then this Beep Bop, I think it makes it a fall palette. And then all the colors in between help like transition, like Boss Lady I think could be summer or fall, no problem. Contour I feel like is more of a fall color. Law of Attraction I feel like is a summer color. So honestly, I feel like this is a very universal palette overall, and I am in love. I hope you all liked this video. I hope this was helpful if you were trying to decide to get the palette, if it's not sold out or no longer in stock, because I know this is a limited edition collab thing. I don't know how the makeup companies work that, but honestly, I love the palette, and if I hit pan on it, I think I might buy it again. I am super pleased with this palette. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the like button down below. If you want to see more of my content, you can click one of the two boxes over here or my face over here. If you want to see more of my life, you can check out my social media. They'll be linked down below. I will also try to link Adelaine and Morin's channel down below because honestly, I love her. She's amazing. She is a girl boss, and girls gotta support girls, you know? I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember to be yourself, because you're the only self you're ever gonna be. Bye!